Hi, we are Two Baddies, One Mic. Welcome to episode 11.
My name is Turife,
My name is Kafomi.
and today we're talking about things that girls do but will never admit that they actually do. Wow. They'd rather be caught dead than admit that they do these things. And at the top of the list is something that guys are so envious of. And this is just the fact that we have boobs and the things that we do with our boobs, like how we have to hold our boobs to get down the stairs, but we also do use boobs as stress toys sometimes. Like randomly, I'll just find my hand inside my boob just for comfort. And that comforts me so much. And I do not feel guilty or ashamed about it because the patriarchy has too much. But I have boobs.
Yep.
Yes.
100%.
I use my boobs as stress balls all the time.
And
Constantly.
yeah.
I wake up with my hand on my boob. That's just how comforting it is. Something a man doesn't have that I have.
You could never.
Do they use their balls as stress balls?
I feel like they're way too sensitive.
Yeah.
Do you use
guys
what
use
do
their
guys
balls?
use as stress relief? Like what part of your body do you grab onto when you're feeling a little stressed? Let us know. You are by then is what
What do they do? Like what's the function, of balls apart from the biological functions? What else do they do for you?
I don't know. And then the older you grow, just like they're closer to gravity. You all are always coming at us telling you, oh, at us G, gravity falls. At a gravity will fall. Have you seen the new seats that they're making for bikes, which like have like a hole? So they have like a hole so that like
when you sit down,
the testes
are
able
aerated.
to. Yeah, have you seen those?
No, I haven't.
I saw it. I think somewhere on YouTube or something, and I was just like, okay, huh, interesting. The things that men give us sometimes are hilarious. Another one I feel like is this one. I know you've seen the videos of affirmations and a girl in front of her mirror and going like, "You're a baddie. You've got this. Ain't nobody can do it better than you. You're the one," And I feel like you think that that's all we do in front of mirrors, give ourselves affirmations. But no. Sometimes as a woman, you just go in front of the mirror when you're crying, just to see what you look like, What are the faces? How ugly? Do I ugly cry? Or am I like a cute crier? And then you adjust accordingly. Such that when you're crying in front of someone, you have a cry face. You know exactly your angles. I know my angles. I can cry like this. But the moment I start going, I look ugly.
I'm so disappointed in myself. I've done it.
Like, how ugly do you look when you're crying? And then adjusting it to make it look cute. Yeah. So do you do that?
I've actually been in front of the mirror and be like, and I'm like, yeah. You look cute. You look like somebody who will be forgiven.
That's the one. Like, yeah, that's the face.
And the thing that girls do, but will never admit, is the fact that I know when you picture a girl, you're thinking cleanliness, self-care. You probably shower 4 times a day. But let me just admit, sometimes bathing is a task.
It really is.
I don't necessarily enjoy the having to shower 2 times, even once a day.
Thank you.
And it feels like such a chore for me. But because of how society has just said, girls showering, bathing, bath and body works, perfume, scraping hair off their bodies.
Oh my God.
I don't find
everything
enjoyable.
Showers. I mean, to be entirely honest,
I don't like it.
We have a running fight in our household. I will explain. Now, when I leave to go to work, of course, I've showered to get ready to do my makeup and do whatever. But when I come back home, I feel like I should be allowed to just take my makeup off and clean my face and go to bed.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be allowed that. But the moment it starts getting to 9:30, 9:40, we're supposed to go to bed at 10, I start hearing, hey, baby, did you shower? I'm like, what do you mean, did I shower?
The question.
Do I stink? You start sniffing yourself. I'm like, do I smell? Is that why you're telling me to shower? He's like, no. The rule is if you go outside, you come back into the house, you shower. I'm like, who made these rules? Also, you work from home. You
Do you leave the office and
do you live? Is it? Why is it me who has to shower 2 times? So it gets to a point where becomes such a disgruntlement. And every time it's brought up, like, hey, baby, have you showered? I'm like, do I smell? Do I smell? Because the way you're bringing this shower thing to my face is like, what do I smell? You know? It's like, no, it's not that. It's just like, you know, you don't want to freshen up, and like, I'm like, it still sounds like you're telling me that I stink, and I don't like that
I
situation.
showered like 2 hours ago.
I showered 2 hours ago. But baby, you left the house. Yeah, I'm still clean. Well, let's start counting.
I don't know, you all are going to be in the comment section like, wachafu nyinyi. I'll even go as far as saying, you know, like sometimes like during the weekend, like Saturday, I've been at home the whole day.
Yeah.
Imagine kuna siku,
I might
kuna
or
Saturday,
might
like,
not
siku
forget
shower.
to shower. You know, like one of those days. I'm probably not gonna shower.
I've just been in the house the whole
Yeah.
Saturday.
Dirty.
I've just been watching movies.
Yeah.
I probably cooked like noodles.
Still in
and
pajamas.
ate with chocolate. Imagine usiku ikifika.
Noodles and chocolate though. That's wild.
Girl dinner. Girl dinner. Especially when your child is not around. Girl dinner. And then now, like, si unalala tu, alafu Sunday unaamka unaenda church, una shower, unaenda church. So there have been, you know, some nights when
You skipped. You forgot.
it wasn't necessary.
You forgot.
It's,
I forgot to shower.
please
you know?
don't play that.
Hey,
You'll do it.
But like it's
Huo mnoga
true
kila
though. Yeah, it's true though. Cause like showering it
It's
feels
bad
like
for your
such,
skin.
especially when you're comfortable. Like you've been comfortable, you know. Now having to wake up and make yourself uncomfortable by showering. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just like, oh.
It's kwanza saa zingine usikia tu baridi until say, this cold of mine. Especially when you're single and say
Oh yeah, when you're single, the whole weekend.
But I feel like if you have a partner, there's always that duty of care.
Yeah.
Of course, I have to shower before I get in bed. But
Yeah.
you know, if you're alone, man,
You
it's
take
just me.
girl. You don't need to shower.
Days.
Ati ame travel. Ati,
Aye.
you're not in town for the weekend. Ah, my
You
friend.
mean? Eh.
My friend. As I am unleashing my farts,
Mm.
I am also not showering. Speaking of which,
Speaking of farts, and this, girls, you're gonna hate us for this, but it's biology, you know. The way our down there is built, sometimes we fart twice. You know, I as a woman have this superhuman ability to fart, capture the fart, hold it, and then release it at a time of my
at a
choosing.
little bit.
Like when I'm standing up to go get a snack, I'm like, oh, you were there. So sometimes you fart and then it kind of like goes into your vagina and you just hold it there. It's just like, wow, at least I didn't embarrass myself in front of people,
Yeah.
And then I wake up and I release.
It just happens. You know,
It just happens.
it's the beauty of being a woman. Now, here's the question I have though. For girls with like a big ass, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's air coming out.
Mm-hmm.
If it comes out and there's not a clearing, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
does it mean that it has to push its way through and then it just makes like a sound? So are we saying that
No.
girls with a big ass,
Girl.
does it like make noise in the
Watch.
way?
Hii vipi kuna nini? What drag?
I'm just
What drag
asking.
is in there?
I'm asking for a friend. Can I,
No.
or like if
No.
you have, the labia and your labia has like sort of like protruded,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you're, sometimes you're farting and you're sitting in a funny angle,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're waking up to release,
Like you have,
It's
you
like a
have to,
vibration.
do this.
does the vibration like, I just asking.
No, no, like, but sometimes like your fart will like go straight through, like, and you're like, wow, that was an interesting sensation. That was-
And you have to put your knees up to release. It's
All I'm saying, when you see someone do this, it's probably because it got trapped somewhere and it needs to go.
Yeah, just try to release.
But like to date, I still turn on the water when I'm peeing or I go in with my phone and I
Play something
really
loud.
loud TikToks
Yeah.
because I would hate for someone else to know that I actually have this bodily functions.
Yeah.
Like I actually pee
Yeah.
or poop
Yeah.
or farts.
Yeah. I feel like it's decent.
Mm.
I'm lucky that I have multiple bathrooms.
Mhm.
So like when I need to like take a number two, or like when I know some loud noises are coming,
Mhm.
I just vacate and I use a different location. And sometimes, especially when you're having like the runs, you know the way you have your periods and then it comes with the runs.
Mm.
You just exit
Wow, this
the
has been
chat.
very biological.
You exit, go to the farthest corner of the room and just do what you need to
But it's
do.
something. I'm just a girl.
Ah, yeah,
girl.
that's yes, you know, tis the life.
Yeah.
Tis the life.
But also,
Mhm.
there's this question that was posed
Yeah.
about washing of underwear. When do you wash your underwear? I saw this man come on TikTok and he was on a podcast. I think he's American, and he had gone to South Africa and he saw this strange phenomena of underwear hung in the bathroom. And that was so strange to him.
Yeah.
And then he said the girl showered and washed her underwear and hung it
Inside
in the
the
bathroom. And I'm
bathroom.
just like, but that's what you do when you shower and you take off your clothes.
You
You
wash
wash
your
your
knickers
underwear,
and you hang
You
them
hang
up.
them. We even have like a hanging line for your underwear. And then I realized that some people actually pile your underwear and then wash them when you're doing laundry or at the end of the week. So, do y'all do that? I'm just asking.
Do you know what?
I'm not judging. I'm just asking because people are raised differently.
I feel like that is actually the exact thing because of how people are raised, and there's that taboo of your knickers being outside in the whatever. I think those are two. I'm looking at it from two different perspectives. Like you could wash your knickers and then you hang them in the bathroom because there's that you shouldn't be putting your underwear outside for everyone to see. That's one situation. But number two, the piling up of things. It's the same way. Like, do you do laundry every day?
No, I do not.
So, like by default, then all the clothes that you are wearing, then you put them in the laundry basket, and then you will
sort
just
them.
wash them out later. So I feel like these are two different phenomenon because yes, the girl was hanging the pants inside. I feel like that's the thing. So the question is, do you hang your knickers and your underwear inside in private, or do you have the confidence and you are raised in a way that you can just hang them with the rest of the clothes because they're just clothes at the end of the day?
I think like after showering and hanging him in the bathroom,
Yeah.
like on a random Saturday, I'll wake up
Yeah.
and just wash all my underwear
Yeah.
and just nick them in the sun.
In the sun.
Because, you know, it's always bathroom, bedroom,
It's like that you're not even giving it enough
my vagina.
dryness.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So I think, yeah, on a random Saturday, when the Lord
Touches
me,
you.
I
Yeah.
go gather all my inners, wash them, and hang them. Zinagongo najua.
It's the same energy that we had. I think we had this conversation in season 1 where we're like, do you let your cleaning lady, your laundry, your mamafua, wash your knickers? And we had this conversation in season 1. I remember very distinctly. And we got to a consensus where we're like, I think it depends. At first, it starts off with a lot of shame. But then after a while, it's in the laundry basket. You're not going to wake up and say, don't touch them. I have panties inside. Like, those are the questions that I feel like people ask. Personally, I used to be, it depends on the cleaning lady. For me, it depends on the cleaning lady. Because you'll find some will actually tell you not to add them to the laundry basket. Like, hey, madam, unaweza toa underwear uweke kando. But like ultimately, if it's someone who doesn't mind, it's in the laundry bin.
I feel like the underwear that your cleaning lady can clean is probably your bra, but your
knickers,
that's a no. Like, no.
you see my hanging line right now?
Give me my stuff.
The only time I feel the need to clean my underwear is when I'm on my period.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think I still mentioned this because it is an oopsie that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've taken it and then there's like a bit of a stain and you're like, ooh, I'm just gonna put it in the corner somewhere and then I'll clean it. But then you forget and it's taken out. Or you soak it and then you forget and then the time they come and then they clean it. And then I feel so embarrassed. It's happened to me once more. I felt so I apologized. I apologized vehemently to this lady. And she's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Gosh.
I gave her extra money that day.
So mortifying.
It is so embarrassing. I think it's an African thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not raised to let somebody else
Wash your
wash
knickers. Yeah. What's another one?
I am no better than a man as a babe. I objectify people probably more than men do. And I feel like guys are usually like, oh yeah, guys check people out in public and the catcalling and the wow and the harassment. That's a guy thing. But girls also check people out in public, but it's just more toned down. Like I'll check you out and I'll clock you and I'll appreciate your beauty.
From a distance,
I will appreciate, I will thirst over
contents
you
of my mind.
and from a distance, but I won't act on it. But yeah, that's the difference between girls and boys.
Yeah.
But I objectify people in public, both male and female. Like yesterday at the mall, I just turned around and very loudly said, "Oh my God, that girl is so beautiful." And the guy who was attending to us was like, "Got him." So now here we are, all of us spilling out of this shop and trying to find this girl.
Beautiful lady.
She had like one skin tone from head to toe, tiny waist. She was pretty.
I missed it.
But I still love men, unfortunately. But I do find myself
Appreciate beauty.
appreciating and severely objectifying.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like, damn, that ass, girl. What you doing? What do you eat?
There was a time we even sang Kenya. Do you remember the one? the girl with the guy in the beamer. Eh?
The guy in the beamer.
Yes. The person, the problematic guy. We were outside KFC. And there was this one girl. She was fine. Her makeup was beat to the gods. Jenny Badiadi, you know what I mean? Like she looked good. She looked good.
In the middle of an Insta story, I was just like, no, and then I clocked her and I was like, huh, wow.
We seriously just stopped our Instagram story
just
to look at that girl because she was gorgeous.
So we do
It
these
happens.
things.
It
We do
happens.
see beauty. We see us. We see Nyash. But it's just that
We're not gonna be weird about it.
I won't start catcalling you.
Hey,
I will
madam,
appreciate
paper. Like now that
No.
tirade that's going on TikTok. Can you men of TikTok?
Oh, you guys objectifying her titties very
Me,
loudly.
I felt very uncomfortable. I've been blocking people, but they have been a blocking spree. Ukisema jegi, kwa block.
Nipe nyonyo.
It feels weird, honestly.
And I feel like that's the only reason I don't post content on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because I feel like on all other social media platforms, I have a
People are
very
decent.
respectful audience.
Yeah.
Save for those one or two people who are going to do dumb shit.
Yeah.
But on Twitter, I think it was even like the selfie we took at your wedding.
Yeah.
So I think I posted it across all platforms.
Yeah.
And I forgot about it because I never have notifications for anything.
Yeah.
So now, like 3-4 days later, I'm getting back on Twitter. Yep.
Yeah.
I even thought my phone was broken because it
Good
glitched
talk,
kidogo before the notifications popped up. It's just the same. It's just the same.
No. And no. And then the ones who now move it from the comment section and then you come to my DMs to reiterate the same message that you just placed in the comment section. You know, I saw one that was so disturbing. So that one I deleted it. But I deleted it very fast. Because this person not only objectified me, he went so far as to make it as like a proper harassment. Because he said, hey, izo nini, and then continue to say, tuma number na drop pin nikuje niku. I'm just like, surely.
That feels awful.
I felt disgusted.
That feels awful. It's
I
just the
felt
same thing. Like
disgusted.
girls don't take your very lewd comments nicely. I don't think.
we will see the print, but we're not gonna be like, hey, you back it.
And it does feel like sexual assault sometimes.
It is sexual
Because you're like, why would you even say that to
It's
me?
harassment.
It feels awful.
You make me feel disgusted about something I liked.
Don't do that.
It's not right.
Be better. Say
See
something.
something, say something.
Say nothing. Say something.
Say that.
Say nothing.
Say nothing.
Just
Just leave it. Appreciate.
Appreciate.
Ukishindwa kutumia maneno ya mzuri, wachana tunayo. Like tu, unaweza double tap ukishinda hapo double tap. The other one who said that hii inajua jioni ndatumia kunyonga. I'm like, why? 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 Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
You see what I mean? It was disturbing. It went from okay, haha, to just like okay, ew. Okay, moving on. Speaking about being a wanjakehe, because we've been wanjakehis. Now, as a child brought up in two different worlds, I remember when I was a kid and we used to go to visit like your grandma, and you would have your legs, you know, you're a kid, you're
kaa
just
vizuri.
sitting with your legs astride. My I used to tell you kaa vizuri. No. Alikuwa anachukua gishinga. You see the gishinga for CEO in Kuni? They chukua the gishinga and she starts bringing it closer to you. So like immediately your knee-jerk reaction is like, oh, yeah. She also, kama amekukalia karibu, she had those nails. She would take these two nails, anakupata katikati ya thighs, anakafinya hivi your thighs, anakuchuna. The way she used to pinch really hard, and so it became a thing of you're very conscious about how you're sitting. But that was when I was a child. When I grew up a little bit, when somebody told me to put my legs together, in fact, I would go so far as to put it further apart. I remember that I had these two best friends who were both guys, and they're like, "Hey, when will you ever get married? The way you sit on these seats." You know what I did? I took the leg and now I put it on top of the headrest.
Tell me how to sit.
What do you mean?
Child.
What do you mean, nitaolewa? You think my life rotates about getting married? I am a teenager. Like, what do I care? I'm just living my best life. So that thing about somebody telling you how to put your legs, I will admit it. I will leave my legs apart. Even me, I need to breathe. I will do the opposite. Why are you allowed to do whatever you want to do? Although I find it weird when guys cross their legs. I find it a bit strange. I find it a bit strange. It bothers me, in fact.
Like if a guy like crosses his legs in front of him, it's like, do you want me to give you the tea? Like,
it feels a bit, you know, it feels a bit feminine. But I'm coming to kind of get used to it. But yeah, I will never put my legs together. When you tell me to do it, I'll do it when I want to. But like, why are you telling me? Why are you policing my legs?
To date, I still don't know how to sit properly. That's just me.
Yeah.
Me, I just sit the way I do. Another thing that girls do not want you to know is that our handbags have nothing. Sir. Our handbags are empty. Our handbags have lip gloss and like a mint or something.
And the fun.
And it's just strange how it applies to every girl on the planet. Like there's never anything useful in their bags. I remember the time I used to carry around a really big bag, but it had nothing substantial. It had makeup brushes that I would never use because I'm outside for like how many minutes. It had like snacks from like months ago that I forgot about, candy wrappers because I'm conscious of the environment, so I won't litter.
I would throw it out.
It had receipts. It just had everything, but not anything really. And I remember there's a time I had somebody was picking me up at the mall and we needed to pay for parking, and it was like, oh no, I don't have cash. Do you have cash? And I'm just like, mwanaume ni makosa mwanaume kuitisha mwanamke pesa. But you know, he said that because I had such a huge ass bag. Yeah. It was like, you want to say you don't have cash in that big ass bag of yours? I'm just like, nah.
Nope. This is for vibes. This is an accessory.
This bag has nothing.
It's an accessory.
Na ni makosa mwanaume kuitisha mwanamke pesa.
I remember like, even 2 months ago or like last month, when there was something I was supposed to get in from your bag, and she had a big ass bag, bro. Like she was like a big ass tote, and she'd ask me, "It's in my bag, just grab it." And I went into the bag. So the moment I opened this bag, I'm like, "Goddamn, there's nothing in here." She literally had cotton pads. I remember removing
facial cotton pads,
yeah,
and they're not in a pouch or anything.
No.
I just like grabbed a bunch.
Kata.
And put them like just like is that scenario where I'll take off my makeup in public? Why did I carry all of
there's so many.
I just grabbed a bunch, put them there.
I was like, why Why do you have so many cotton pads in
You
here?
never know when a cotton emergency is going to pop up, and they're circular ones, so you can't even like repurpose it into a pad or anything.
And unfortunately now it's the problem is like our bags have like all those snacks and whatever. So now
Yes.
it's collecting all that. So
It has
even
biscuits,
still
chocolate.
strings of hair. You're like, I'm never gonna use this thing. It was so funny. Oh my god! And being a woman is the most hilarious. But then being a woman is just hilarious sometimes.
If a cotton emergency was ever to come up,
She has it.
and they needed circular facial cotton wipes, who are they gonna call? Me.
Whenever you ask me, babe, how are you? I'm fine.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah, I'm fine. Sometimes you overthink it. To be entirely honest, sometimes I don't even know something is wrong. When you ask me, are you okay? And I say, I'm fine. And you ask me again, I'm like, is there something wrong? Am I okay? Is there something wrong? I start now to think about, wait, why are you thinking that I'm not okay? Sometimes I really have nothing going on. I just like, the fine is just fine. You know, it's not like there's something that needs to be addressed. It's not like there's anything going on. I'm fine. I'm just fine. And the more you ask me, and then I start
more
getting
irritated I get.
agitated.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, okay, now I'm not fine because you're pestering me about this thing. I've already told you I'm fine. So sometimes when someone asks you, are you fine? Or your girlfriend is asking you, are you fine? You ask her something and you're like, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, I'm fine. Sometimes just take it for what it is. Yeah? Ask one more time, are you sure you're okay? And they're like, 100%, I'm fine. Just drop it. Whenever they're ready to tell you, trust and believe. Women never shut up about anything that is bothering them. At some point, it will be brought up. Yeah, at least the recognition of unless you've pissed her off, you've done something stupid. Sometimes I'm just fine. Coupled with, are you hungry? I could eat. Honestly, it's not like we're always hungry. Sometimes you're just bored.
Oh, and we're bored a lot.
And we're bored quite a bit. So you see me nibbling on something and you're like, you're hungry, so you just have a whole meal. I'm like, dude, I'm fine. I'm okay. I just wanted a snack, you know? So hungry. When I'm hungry and angry, I will eat. When I'm bored, I'll eat. When I'm feeling nothing to do, I'll probably eat. Sometimes you ask me, where do you want to eat? I'm like, I'm easy, wherever. And you're like, tell me what you want to eat. To be honest, I'm probably not hungry. But because I'm like, maybe I'll eat later, I'm like, yeah, just order. Whatever it is, I'll eat. It's fine. It's not that deep. Honestly, it's just really not that deep. Just order whatever you're ordering. I'll nibble on what you're eating, or I'll eat later. I don't know. I'm just like not hungry right now because you're ordering. Let's order.
And another irritating thing, especially when it comes to food, is you say, let's meet maybe for lunch, for dinner, for drinks, wherever you want. Why would you put the burden of where we're supposed to eat on me? That makes absolutely no sense. So you want me to think of where we're going, and obviously I'm going to overthink it. I'm like, are you gonna like it? Blah blah blah. So if you're going to plan something with a babe, can you plan
The
date,
location,
time, location, all of these things, and it should be something that's specific to her. Don't plan a date with me on the outskirts of Nairobi as if I'm gonna get there on my own. It's just not convenient
It
for
really
me.
isn't.
So if you really care about something or someone, can you just take your time and say, hey, can we have dinner on Friday evening at Mama Oliech? Is that simple?
Really?
Can I see you for lunch at 12 p.m. kwa kibanda? That simple. What does it take? But you know, y'all just want to be princesses and be bare minimum people and expect babes to respond to you. It just doesn't make any sense.
It feels like work. It really
It
does.
does.
It feels
It does
like
feel
work.
like work. You want to see me, but you want me to choose where I want to see, where you
Like,
want
you want
where
to
you
see
want
me.
to see me. You're going to see me on Instagram.
Imagine at this point, it really is really not that deep.
True.
And honestly, while we're at it, if you're going to ask me what do you want to eat, I feel like we've established a system. Are you hungry? I could eat. What do you want to eat? Beef, chicken, or others. Probably feeling a salad. You see how easy that was?
You gave me options.
You gave me
babes.
options, now I have choices. The moment I know, you're narrowing down my train of thought. As opposed to, hey, what do you want to eat?
And sometimes when I'm under an understanding girlfriend, I'm thinking of, do you have
Do you
the
have
money
money?
for this? So when you ask me, what do you want to eat? I am understanding enough. And I just say, babe, what you decide. I'm not saying you decide because I don't want chicken.
It's because I don't want to embarrass you.
It's because I don't want to say I want chicken and then you say you don't have.
You don't have chicken money.
Come on. Take charge, man. Take charge.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Another thing that girls do that I don't want you to know is we hate your female friends. We hate her.
I don't like that bitch.
Yes, we're smiling, we're kikiing together, but I hate that bitch.
I don't like her.
I hate your female friends.
I do.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk.
Hate it.
Because why? Why are you friends with another babe?
I'm your only friend.
How many Reddit horror stories have I seen for me not to hate her?
Thank you.
How many movie plots have I seen not to hate this babe?
Thank
It
you.
is in the universe over there. You cannot have a female best friend. So if you come and introduce yourself as, hi, my name is, I am friends with Kimani. Kimani is going to have a long night that night
Okay, you have to
because
explain.
who's this? I don't care if you were raised together in the same village.
Nope.
I don't care about that.
Nope.
But I hate your female friend. I feel like we have exhausted, but this is just like on the surface, things that girls do, but they would hate for you to know. Farting, sleeping. Oh, sleeping naked. I love sleeping naked.
Something about it.
I love sleeping naked.
Something about it.
But because of how the world is set up, I do be having to wear clothes sometimes. You know? And also, I don't know if it's just like a female thing. I think I even had to look it up. Like female anatomy, like females tend to fart more during sleep.
Yeah.
So that was new to me, but this is something we do, and I will deny it.
It's because you've been holding the whole day.
I will deny it.
So your muscles when you're sleeping.
Here's the thing.
And you wake yourself up when you're farting.
Somebody keeps telling me, oh, we should have a sleepover. Oh, you should come over. Oh, let's, we've known each other for a hot minute, but we've never had an actual sleepover.
Yeah.
And part of me can understand his frustration.
Yeah.
But also there's a part of me that's like, I do not want you to see me
don't want to.
in such a vulnerable
I don't.
state.
No.
Okay? Number one, I am
My
unable
boob is in my face.
to use other people's bathrooms.
Washrooms.
Not even like washroom, like shower. I don't want to catch an ick
Yeah.
at 3 a.m. because your shower is dirty
And your towel has a weird stain.
or a weird funk to it. Number two, if I came over to a sleepover, you'd probably be so, mortified because I'll show up with a big bag.
Yep.
But that's just the things I need to comfortably
Just to
sleep.
comfortably sleep.
Number three, I need an episode running for me to fall asleep. I don't fall asleep in silence.
Yeah.
What's that psychotic thing that you get in bed and you
Yeah,
sleep?
cool.
That's
Right.
just, me. I need a TV show running. Number four, I do be snoring sometimes. Like maybe I had something sweet before I went to bed. So now imagine me, pretty girl, snoring. You fell asleep with a very beautiful babe, and then you're woken up by my snoring.
Uh-huh.
Now you're looking at me like the tractor I am. Cannot be.
It's been
Cannot be
demystified.
me.
I have been demystified now.
Exactly. And then as I'm snoring, you're in shock. I turn around and I fart. Why would you want me to sleep over at your house? I am a demon. I cannot do these things. So now this person's like, oh, sleep over. Oh, if you're not comfortable at my house, we could go somewhere. And it's like, you
It's
think
not even
location
about
is gonna
location.
change my bodily functions?
I am the same person.
I am the same person in Dubai as I am in Nairobi.
There we
That's
go.
just me. So sleepovers
days.
can be scary.
They are very mortifying.
Because mi nikiwa nyumbani najiachilia jamini.
Yes, I know.
I sleep in a tank top. I wake up with my boobs outside. But I'm okay. It's just me. But now imagine you do that. Love of your life.
Gay. He thinks you're asking for it. You know, like that's the problem.
He thinks
You
you're
don't
randy
know
in the
the
morning.
signs.
No, babes. These are untamable.
It just
Can't be
came off.
held down. Labda sasa tulale na
Oh
t-shirt.
my
Na t-shirt
days.
sio romantic kulala nayo. So
Hey.
I hate sleepovers, man.
I feel like another thing y'all need to know is that when we say we're getting our makeup done and we spend 3 hours doing the same thing,
It was the eyebrows.
it was the eyebrows and the winged liner. Todo inilieka ikaenda vizuri tu shua
Very
let's
nice.
go, very nice. Ukafeel in,
Confidence.
ukasema let's go. Hii ingine unaenda kufanya hivi kinakuwa kinono, una rub. Unaenda tena inakuwa too thin, una rub. Ukikaka kidogo you have poked your eye, now your eye is black. Okay, you have to cry it out. Then
There's a makeup video I did, and somebody decided to say, very nice, but your eyeliners are not even. I'm just like, shut up.
can you
Do you know how hard I worked for this? I nearly went to track down the page. Just, eyeliner is not a simple thing to
and
do.
eyebrows?
But the eyebrows was
You
not-
put them in. Sometimes they're sisters, sometimes they're very long distance
Sometimes
relatives.
you're just surprised. Just like,
Sometimes you're wondering, hey, normally your eyebrows look nice, but today they look like they're up here. It's because, trust me, for me to leave the house when they're like that, I have tried everything.
and I
It's
remember
just
when I started
not
doing makeup,
working.
I used to do the most horrendous eyebrows.
Figure that
But the thing is, guys on social media
What
would
gassing
hype
you up?
They're like, babes, wow, looking fine, marvelous. If I ever catch you, I saw pictures. I'd go on a date so confidently, looking like this. And still people would fall in love with me. That's another thing. Y'all would fall in love with me, and my eyebrow is
I look ghetto.
half my forehead.
I look ghetto. And you know the worst part is, as you're getting to learn how to do your own makeup, there's so many things you will do wrong.
True.
Like now when I look back at the makeup I used to do and I see nilikuwa nimepaka color.
Oh, wow.
My whole thing is red. Like I have extended it mpaka na huku. And on that day,
Unstoppable.
Confidence. On that day, you could not touch me.
She's the queen of the color.
Cannot.
Oh.
I've done bloom. Yeah.
Sophisticated.
You go back and you look at those videos and
You're
you're like,
like, so mortified.
wow.
And
you
this is
were
why I
talking
hate
about-
running to people I knew long time
Right?
ago.
Because the version of you they knew was ghetto as hell.
What
And
was
now
that?
you're a sophisticated young lady. In fact, people call you cool kid. Huh? Niliambiwa cool kid. Ujui G-bag na drug inamaanisha nini? What do you know about G-bag na drug? I ain't no cool kid, bro. I've been in the streets. I know these things. There's just something about it. So you will spend 3 hours trying to correct the same thing. The rest of the face is so easy to do. Honestly, if we had some form of sticker, you would like, papa, eyeliner, papa, eyebrows, we'd be done with that makeup in 10 minutes. But no. You started drawing it. It decided this one is going to be surprised. This one, you look like the Rock.
Surprise,
You
shorty.
look like the Rock. Where eyebrow is up, then one is down. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, so just give grace to your sisters
Really
when you
do.
see them.
Really
Even
do.
if the wig is messed up, give her grace. Even if she looks confident, just don't say anything. Yeah. When your boyfriend says that an actor or a model looks hot, what do you mean? We are watching something and then you say, wow, Megan Fox is so sexy. I will kill you.
I look nothing like Megan
It's
Fox.
okay when I say it. What do you mean? If I say I'm going to kill you and marry
It's
Idris
cool
Elba,
when I do it. It's
Exactly.
exactly when you do it.
like I used to have this huge crush on Damien from Vampire
Vampire
Diaries.
Diaries.
He was just my type. Alafu nika-graduate ikakuwa the vampire ule wa originals. Atawatea. Yes,
That guy.
that was my dude for life. Hata nikamfollow social media and I was like
Then you still love.
objectifying him
Love.
loudly. He was even my screensaver. Yeah? But if my man was to do the same thing, we're gonna fight about it.
Imagine, no.
What do you mean you
What do you
like
mean?
somebody else's except for me? You know? And it's the same energy as you can comment on other people's Instagram.
Yeah.
for a babe. It's
Yeah.
okay. I can go. Somebody I'm famous for commenting on, but he looks good. Manasseh.
Yeah, Manasseh.
Manasseh is always killing his looks.
Yeah.
So me, I'll just be over there like, wow,
Pew,
wow, wow,
pew.
wow.
Fire emoji.
Wow. But if somebody I will see, my partner, my boyfriend, my husband, was to take his
Looking at
hands
Sharon Otieno's pictures.
and go and comment and say, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Fire, fire, fire. Look at you.
Is that not grounds for divorce?
You're fired.
Have you seen how Sharon Otieno is pretty?
Do you know?
And then you go and
Your
say,
man.
wow, wow.
Just clowning over
On
there.
Sharon, okay, Sharon, I'm so sorry.
Sharon
on
is
Sharon's
gorgeous.
picture, you're gorgeous. If my man is saying wow, wow to this, and he's not
Do you
saying
know
wow,
you
wow
can be
to me,
prosecuted for that?
now I've got to secure you. I've got to divorce you.
One of us has to die.
I,
We ain't going to survive.
I'm just saying it's okay when we do it.
It's a
But-
problem when you do it.
You cannot do
You
that.
just can't.
You can't.
You just can't.
It's embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Aye.
I think
And you know, like when people troll you, they'll just be like, ule boyfriend wako mwenye ana comment wow, wow, kwa
yeah,
kucheza wenyewe.
Kai. Ule ambulance wa comment section.
Fire, fire.
Pew,
emoji.
pew, 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 pew. I think it's not me. It's not me.
I'll just say, me I saw, look
Ah.
ameweka fire emoji kwa comment ya mtu.
Wallah, it's just very silly. Especially when you're a celebrity and you're
Yeah.
known. I don't like it. Another one. You do something and I just smile. In my mind, you know what video is playing?
The funeral.
You killed that man? Yes, I did. I shot him. What was it? There's that video.
Yeah.
Did you kill that man?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did. That's what I'm thinking about. What is the quickest way this man can die? Is I'm just like, I am planning your death. In fact, I even picked out the outfit I'm going to wear to your funeral. Because what the was that? Do you know what I mean? There's just learn your women. I feel like personalize. Eh? When you move from one relationship to another, forget what you learned about this person.
Learn anew.
Learn anew.
Yes.
We are not the same. We are not the same. Your understanding girlfriend, I understand. Me, you gonna die.
True, true,
And
true.
I ain't playing either.
And have you ever like imagined the death of somebody who's still very much alive?
Absolutely.
Yeah, me. I used to think that it was like a mental disorder. I thought I was
Nope.
very mad. Like I would vividly imagine the death of somebody who's very much alive, and I would even get emotional over it and even cry, and just like, and
You're
I'm like,
practicing.
wait, this is such a wicked thing to do. You are still alive.
Practicing.
Why am I imagining you dying? And then it was like sometimes when your life is very boring and very random, your brain goes out of its way to create interesting
Scenarios, yeah.
scenarios. I'm just like, so the
Yeah.
interesting scenario was death.
Yep.
We couldn't go to Disneyland.
Oh, for me, it's like the imagining like you've packed your new house, how it's looking, the way you moved. You're planning the way. You'll be asleep. I will collect my bags nicely. And then you will go for your meeting. And you will come back to a note. Missing in action. She's gone. She's gone. And then I will disassociate every single way of communication. I'll be working at the same place. I'll change all my numbers. I will deactivate and block you from all the emails. Like you will have no access for me. It will be as if I did not exist in your life.
Damn, that is dark.
I just disappear.
Disappear.
And it's
Aye.
gone.
Me, I would like to do that, but I also know like I crave attention.
I know, right? You'd
I
still
would
send a
love-
message
I would love to
for you to find
disappear
out.
from your life and be mysterious. But me, one thing about me, nitakosaje ku-update Instagram. I wake up wanting to be
tag
very
location.
mysterious, and then something funny happens and I come to shade. Yo, hata siwezi kasirikia mtu social media, because yeah, I'll still come and say hi guys.
My life is too entertaining
Professional yapper.
to be private.
I have the gift of the yap.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like these are some of the things you've admitted. And yeah, I feel like there are so many others. I want all the girlies. Come on the comment section. Let us know.
Tell us the
What are
things
some
you
of
do.
the things you do?
But you'd hate for anyone else to know.
not want to let them know. And I know the first part of this conversation involved a lot of biology. We do apologize. It's just where our minds went.
Personally, I do not fart, but I had stories.
Yeah, I heard from a
That's-
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all. That was all research.
Guys, bye. Please subscribe and follow and share our content. And thank you so much for always engaging with us.
Yeah, and the podcast, we are updating all the episodes, baby boys, baby girls. So don't worry about it.
Bye.